Hello, I'm WingedDaemon. Next time is here, and I am back with Lucid9. Now, in the previous video, we have been accosted by a, freelance detective. Now, what she wants exactly and what's going to happen is not known just yet. So let's get back into the action. Okay. Now, you may want to hasten your efforts before the ground upon which we stand becomes our gravestones. Yeah, I'm on it. Okay, it's gonna go blue. I say this distractedly primarily because I noticed she has a flip phone. Ancient technology by today's standards. Buttons, too much screen, primitive camera, the works. Not just that, but it's a terrible looking flip phone. The kind of decor you'd see on prepubescent phones. Rhinestones, heart stickers, even the random scrawl from a Sharpie that was too faded into metal for me to read. It's completely unlike her, which means that it's a wealth of information. While on call, she graciously turned the phone in my direction and allowed me to catch a glance of her wallpaper. Shock. It was a picture, at least a few years old, of a guy hugging her. Double shock. She was proudly showing off a ring. Not a cheap, cutesy colored ring, like a couple of bands of a new relationship in its second week. A legitimate diamond ring. An engagement ring. She's not wearing the ring anymore. Even looking at her hands this moment, I can't even tell that she'd ever worn one. Which means that she once had a fiancé and he broke up with her. And he did it. Well, it takes time for the tan line to disappear. So picture is at least a few years old. Let's see how long time ago. Yes! If the engagement had ended recently, I'd see a tan around her finger, or maybe an indent. Instead, there's nothing. Which means that the fiancé called off the engagement a while ago. She obviously didn't call it off. Not if she's keeping that picture on her phone. In fact, maybe they broke it off amicably if she hasn't deleted it yet. Either that, or she's a stalker. Alright, that's much more like it. I think I'm ready. I square my shoulders and look her in the eye. Sorry about the wedding. Hello? What wedding? Is she serious? How can I possibly word this delicately? Yours, the one that your fiancé called off a few years ago. Did he? Fudge, why do I feel like we just walked into a trap? Didn't he? Unless she does have a wedding ring and she just doesn't wear it. Is it in your pocket or something? You might seek to articulate yourself better. What is what in my pocket? Your wedding ring. Why should I have a wedding ring in my pocket? If your fiancé didn't call off the wedding, then... Wait. No. There's one more possibility, and since she's in law enforcement, it wouldn't be unlikely. I immediately shut up as the realization dawns on me. Quiet. Quiet. I see you have realized. Yes, he never called off the wedding. Because He died. That's sad. Oh, sad feels. I suddenly feel very, very callous. I'm sore. Silence. Say nothing that you do not mean. Unless you are manipulating others to extract information, as that is an occupational hazard. Right. Okay. Even if she continues on, I may mentally hit myself for my error. I shall admit, civilian, that you have done adequately. Train your senses consistently, and you might become moderately useful in the future. Thanks. I'm overwhelmed. But I ask you this. What is the meaning when a freelance detective approaches a student and asks a string of seemingly unrelated questions of him? I should test him. You're testing my intelligence for some reason. Or you're actually a business marketing intern trying to conduct some bizarre survey. I wouldn't know. Shigure fixes me with an infallible stare. The only sign of emotion on her face are her eyebrows, which are almost raised to her hairline. What is your name? Sorry. Your name. This has nothing to do with the case, but if I protest, she'll probably smack me with more verbal abuse. Yama Ishimoto. And what is she thinking of? Her derision is preferable to her silence. I postulate that you possess a naimete of free time? I've never seen that word before. I read a lot of books and I've never seen that word before. Sitting in a dictionary just for the fun of it, that's what I should do. What is your assessment regarding a coadjutant métier? Métier? I don't know that one. I seriously don't know that one. Coadjutant métier? Monsieur? Monsieur? I don't know. I think it's French. Maybe? Who even uses these kinds of words? Exactly. Are you asking me to be your assistant? Servant, not assistant. No. That's my answer. No. Putting me and job in the same sentence is never a good idea. I barely have enough diligence to hand out stuff in class when I'm called by the teacher. How much worse would my punishment be if I worked with a girl? No, woman. This crazy. Not detention, I'd assume. And yet, examining pieces of a puzzle, putting them together, framing the whole story. It was fun. Logic, ingenuity, resourcefulness. And almost nothing is fun to me, which makes it doubly interesting. Sure, why not? No! Man, I should have said crime. Good. I will require your contact information. Then be off. I take a moment to process this. That's it. Wait, how did you know? Now what? You told me earlier about her. A tense moment ticks by as Shigure stares evenly at me. Pure conjecture. You can't be serious. You do not appear to notice that my wording was intentionally vague. What? You said... Whoa! Gray, do you not wish to play a bigger role in society than an inconsequential pawn in this game of life? Or will you restrict yourself to the confines of your own abilities just because of her? Oh. Classic bait for confirmation bias. Cold read. I read about this stuff and I don't even catch it most of the time. Appeal to a person's general desire for significance. Allude to just one person for some added resonance. Well, she would have to guess as the gender. 50% chance of striking a chord in her victim. She probably guessed a girl from my personality. I'm not exactly the type to easily befriend guys. Jeez. Please, it scared me. Be right back. Making random noises. No. Yeah. Ugh, a bait. Bait, 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 bait. Sneakiness. Wait a minute. What game? What's wrong with my game? There we go. Just a bait. See, you understand. She pushes the phone into my motionless hand. I've registered my cellular number. Tomorrow you will receive a text regarding your next assignment. Keep your evenings free. With that, she simply tips her hat, whirls around, and strides off. A bait? Was it really just a bait? Or is that also a bait? A lie to make me feel better, even though she actually knows. Knows what? Too many mind games. Clearly I'm not cut out for this. Wait, what did I just accept? Was she serious? Am I actually her errand boy? What did I just get myself into? Ah! Somebody knocked. Did you seriously follow me home? Huh? Why would I do that? Why would we do that? We already know where you live, man. Oh man, it's Rui and Masato. Or, no. Masato and Yahiko. Thankfully, it's not Shigure at the door. It's Masato and Yahiko. We're currently the proud bearers of 2 giant plastic bags stamped with the GFC logo. Huh, I wasn't expecting them. Although, technically speaking, it was polite of them to knock even though they know my key code. Sup, man? Delivery has arrived. I didn't order anything. Yahiko only points at my phone. What? Ooh! What in the world? What? Oh, it's an animation. Yahiko. It's summer hot on. Also, they said I can breathe. Okay, I can hold my breath super long. We're coming to... Wait a minute. Should there be an apostrophe in there even if it is capital? We're coming to your place. Well, if you were, then you shouldn't be here. So why are you here? Technically, I should apologize for being so unresponsive, but all I can feel is incredulity. 33 messages. Really, Yahiko? Yahiko only shrugs. You weren't responding. What's a thoughtless, selfless person to do? Not invade my house without warning, probably. I gave you plenty of warning. What is that? Oh no. Doesn't count if I don't see it. You're blind! Or you're blind? Classic Cacto. Might as well have some fun. What? You didn't know? You mean all this time you've been running blind? Well, not exactly. I have antennae growing out of my feet so I can tell where I'm going. Whoa, is your mom a spider or something? Spiders don't even have antennae growing out of their feet. She has a mutant gene. So, your whole family like that? Y'all aliens? They really need to work on their gullibility. No, I had a sister. Had? She flew away. So she had a bird gene? This conversation is rapidly steered into the deep end. I decided to change topic. Are you guys gonna come in or are you just gonna stand there? We coming in. You can't eat chicken alone. That should have sounded cheesy, but I can't stop myself from grinning as they march into the house, slip off their shoes, and throw themselves on the sofa. Be careful with the sofa. Wait, is that Yama? Is Yama? Oh, this is actually the first time you see him. Dark hair and golden eyes. Masato pulls several large containers out of the DFC bags and uncaps them. The heavily aroma fried chicken drifts through my apartment. Dang it, I want fried chicken. Make me hungry. Don't do that. I'm always hungry. Let's see, we got ourselves classic drumsticks, some spicy wings, and potatoes and corn sides. He raises an eyebrow at me. I fervently shake my head. No more contests. I reach further into the bag and threateningly shake a packet of hot sauce. Surprisingly, Masato's face pales. Okay. He begins to gingerly bite his chicken as if it'll explode at any moment. Yako reaches for the original drumsticks, looking strangely thoughtful. It feels unsettling. A quiet Yahiko is a dangerous Yahiko. So, career day. Yahiko turns to me and he smiles easily. Masato looks up from his chicken. Did you get info on modeling? I don't make it a habit to get details on Yahiko's activities, but I shouldn't be poor company either, or they might leave. Surprisingly, Yahiko only stares blankly at me. Modeling? Is he really dumb enough to forget his own dream? Modeling. Oh, that modeling. Yeah, I went and talked to that company, the cloud one, what was it called? You mean Lotus? Yeah, Lotus. Lotus is a type of flower, not a type of cloud. They said they'd keep in contact. I did. Well, of course, as if anyone could reject this perfect body. I want the gag, but honestly, it's not like Yahiko's overweight, nor is he deathly skinny. He actually takes pretty good care of himself. He might actually be an honest-to-goodness model. I repress a shudder and quickly switch to Masato. What did you do? Masato sits up a bit straighter, his eyes blazing with passion. Looking into studying in America. Wait, what? You what? What? They had a boo for it. Princeton, Yale, Harvard, all them big ones. An Ivy League? Not only does Masato want to study in America, he wants to attend an Ivy League? Well, honestly, I suppose it's not that unattainable. Despite all outer appearances, Masato actually has the highest grades in our year, saving before Elizabeth. He studies like crazy, runs like crazy, and is also disciplined in his health regimen, besides his diet. He just does everything with gusto. In fact, sometimes I wonder why we're still friends. Usually people who try overly hard annoy me. Elizabeth. With Masato. Maybe it's because he's clueless 99% of the time, but I can't find it in me to be annoyed at him. So, an Ivy League? Ain't that right? I'm gonna smoke everyone else. I thought you were going for the Olympics or something. Hell nah, ain't my thing. It does make me curious. Why would he be so passionate about track if he wasn't planning on pursuing it as a career? Well, I guess it'll definitely help him get into an Ivy League. Huh? Ahiko's peering into the DFC buckets, which are suddenly empty. It's all gone. Except one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling that Ayama have the only one? Okay, no, not me. Okay. Whew. For a minute, there's gonna be a wrestling match. Slowly, dramatically, he reaches into the bucket and raises a single chicken leg into the air. Oh, thanks, man. He sticks out his hands expectantly, but Masato only shakes his head, a dangerous gleam in his eye. You gotta fight to win in life, man. Crap. It isn't gonna be a wrestling match. He reverently hoists the chicken leg upward like a certain baboon did to a certain lion cub in a certain copyrighted movie. We gotta play my game for it. About a little something from my childhood. Yaiko's face twitches in trepidation. I don't know, dude. You pansying out on me? Yes, Yahiko. Oh, Yahiko, don't do it. Of course not. Good. Here's how it's gonna work. The game is called Survivor's Arena. Sounds dangerous. Whoa, wait a minute. Dang it. All I saw was rules, there ain't none, and then it just jumped. Rules, there ain't none. Oh, probably something like the last man standing gets the food. At times like these, I really have to wonder just what was Misato's childhood like. The goal is this here piece of chicken. We gotta fight fair, so we gotta stand equidistant from the chicken. It's still strange to hear him say things like equidistant, even if he is technically a model student. Me here, you there, Yama there. Wait, what? Why am I involved? Oh, whoa, whoa, leave me out of this. I'm fine without the chicken. It ain't about no destination, man. It's about the journey. That actually kind of makes sense. Regardless, I'm not so crazy about fried chicken that I'll fight over it. I'll pass. Poor Yaiko's gonna get squished. You're ditching me. Yeah, ain't no competition without a proper enemy. You have Yahiko. I can't race against Masato alone. You ain't been my arch rival for even reincarnations. Hey, do I even want to know? I let out an exaggerated sigh and pulled myself up. Fine. Why not? Awesome. You ready? Masato tentatively places the chicken leg inside the bucket. His actions seem more appropriate for placing an innocent child into its crib and not the meat of an animal we're about to fight over like starving cavemen. He then measures the proper distance so that he is also equidistant from the chicken. Masato is nothing if not fair about his contest. Once all these procedures are properly taken care of, he bends his knees and leans close to the ground as if the chicken leg is transformed into a golden trophy. 3, 2, 1, start! The room explodes into action as he soars towards the chicken, hand outstretched. Yahiko shoves him aside. They tumble to the ground, rolling over and over like a pair of tumbleweeds. Well, that was easy. I reach towards the chicken. Masato yanks at my ankle. Get back here. I crash towards the ground, barely catching myself before my chin slams against the tile floor. Oh gosh, it hurt. Couldn't we have played a different childhood game like hopscotch? Hopscotch for babies. Taking advantage of Masato's distraction, Yahiko squirms out of his grasp and claws his way to the chicken. Before I realize what I'm doing, my hand shoots out and I've gripped him around his waist. Masato sees his opportunity and releases me, dashing towards the chicken. An uncanny synchronization, Yahiko and I leap to our feet and tackle him to the ground. His hands lurch forward to catch himself, but our combined weight is too much. His face crashes against the tile with a sickening crunch. Oh. Uh-oh. Broken nose. I instantly step off and kick Yahiko in the side. He rolls off Masato. You okay, dude? Masato? Did he bust his nose? Yep, he cracked his nose. Oh no. Masato manages to pull himself up, but a thin trail of blood is trickling from his nose. He inches towards me. Yama? He can't be dying. He's Masato. It'd take way more than a simple fall on the kitchen floor to get rid of him. But then again, it's a common method of death in books. One high impact blow to the nose and it's lights out forever. Could it be true? Come closer. Masato squirms across the floor. Drips of blood smearing on his shirt. What is it? Ha! Got the chicken. What? He triumphantly raises the offending piece of poultry near, waggle it in front of my face. Oldest trick in the book, bait and switch. Then he clamps a hand to his nose, a queasy look crossing his face. Enough feel. Wait, what? My mouth is feeling the good. Yahiko finally hands him a fistful of napkins, which Masato gratefully accepts. We should probably get back to the dorm. Oh yeah, dorm is sounding real nice. I can't do that, it's hard. He staggers to his feet. Yahiko's hand is gripping his arm to help him balance. Well, alternate universe of this, Masato injured leaning against Yahiko, who seems legitimately concerned. I watch, my mouth slightly agape as Yahiko supports the limping Masato out the door. Did he twist his ankle too? See you tomorrow, dude. He gives a cheery wave and shuts the door behind him. I let him clean up the mess they left behind. Masato didn't end up taking his prize, so I decided to chew the chicken leg. Nothing like fats and carcinogens to get me through the night. When the leg is all but gnawed through, I toss it in the bucket and kick my feet on the edge of the sofa, closing my eyes. The apartment falls into a peaceful silence. I enjoy it, really, I do. The empty space, the room for my thoughts, the gentle weight of my own presence, and nothing more. I'd be lying if I said I didn't appreciate their company. Masato might constantly be dragging me into competitions, and Yahiko might constantly be telling me things I couldn't care less about. But they're good guys. They spice up life, make it fun. Turn it from a B flick to an A-rated film. More than anything, they're constant. I technically only know them for 1 or 2 years, but it's felt much longer than that. They've always been around to chill out, study, liven it up, anything really. Even Masato with his terrifyingly crazy schedule. They're good people, even if a little odd. Okay, now I have to get something done, something at least minorly productive. I can't do it. I can't suffer through another episode of that. That was, no. No. I've got a couple hours until I need to head to bed. Might as well get some studying done. I dig a few textbooks out of my backpack for a lazy skim as I lie on my couch. World history, it's sort of interesting in a morose way. If I had to sum it up in one sentence, it might be humans suck. They just can't get along. Wars, slavery, prejudice, torture, subjugation. Really, it's a miracle that we have any good in us at all. I consider most history tests to be fairly straightforward. Someone did something stupid. Someone died for it. Someone got angry because of that. Someone did something stupid. Rinse and repeat, cycle after cycle. What was I doing? Alright, I was supposed to be studying. Can't bring myself to care enough to keep reading. I decided to just get ready for bed. I might as well sleep early. Good night, world. Editor to them. It'll be time for another long day. It's dark. It's dark. Cool. When I wake up, I'm almost dizzy with grogginess. Guess that happens if you suddenly change your sleep schedule. I drag myself out of bed for a quick shower before idly settling onto the couch. 5:41 a.m. What do people even do this early in the morning? Wait, the moon is still out. That doesn't. I don't know. I guess there are those people who make their beds, work out, and eat a hearty breakfast like ideal productive humans. But nah, I'm more partial to lying around and maybe watching some TV. Yeah, that sounds nice. I lazily reach over, my fingertips barely skim over the buttons on the remote. A real closer and after some trial and error, managed to switch the TV on. In a frenzy after the sudden disappearance of 2 students just 2 days apart. What the? Isamu Imperial Boarding Academy, known for its prestigious background and powerful connections with established corporations like Namlascate and Way Forward, is now under the nation's eye as it struggles to cope with these new accusations. I freeze on the couch as footage of the all-too-familiar campus dances on the screen. Disappearances? At the academy? Since when did this happen? Civilians, if you happen to see these missing persons, notify the authorities immediately. It's our duty to keep the city safe. Here are other photographs. Midori Maeno left and Toma Hiyashi right. I snatch the remote, jamming at the power button until the TV finally blinks. Media and their sensationalist headlines. Shameful, stupid. I can't believe anything they say. But why are my fingers still shaking? I clasp my hands against my chest, squeezing my eyes shut. Disappearances at the academy. Probably just some spoiled kids who decided to run off and elope with their significant other of 3 weeks. The news always exaggerates everything anyway. I fall back against the couch, suddenly feeling extremely lazy. Knock at the door. Alma? Hello? Are you alive? Ruby's a big girl. She can open the door herself. I'm gonna call the morgue. You know what happens in morgues? Nothing. Because they're full of dead people. You get bored really quickly. Oh, and you'd probably die from suffocation. Darn it, Rui, there's something called a keypad. Activating foghorn in 3, 2, 1. I groan in the general direction of my door. Sorry, I don't speak idiot. What was that? Meh. You know, if this was a zombie apocalypse, you'd long be dead. You're scarier than a zombie, actually. If I'm scarier than a zombie, what does that make you? Ha! Typical Rui. Use the keypad, woman. It's there for a reason. Well, why do that when I can make you suffer? What a true friend. Let me guess. You forgot. Please? Your code's the stupidest possible code to exist on the planet. Even Mr. Ryota pointed out how stupid it was. Is not. Is too, Mr. 14789. Ugh. Come on, lazy bum, just get out of bed. Actually, okay. I am going to end this one here because I am running overtime again. So, this seems to be a really interesting game so far, and I'm kind of enjoying it. Ooh, still really like to know who her is, but guess we'll save that for later. So, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like, and if you'd like to see more great content like this, hit the subscribe button. I'll see y'all in the next video. Until next time.